Our Miss Louisiana for 2013, the 50th, crowned here in the beautiful city of Monroe is contestant number 28, Miss Spirit of the Washita, Jaden Leach.
Being Miss Louisiana has been more than I could have ever imagined it would be. I say it all the time, you come into this thinking you know exactly what to expect, exactly what the job is, but you really don't know until you are Miss Louisiana. But it's been more and better than I could have ever imagined it being.
Well, how was your time at Miss America?
Miss America was fantastic. You always hear, just again, what to expect, and when you get there, it is a different world. You meet people that you know will be your friends lifelong. I have made 3 best friends there that I still talk to every day, and I competed with all of my heart, and I represented Louisiana to the best of my ability, so it was definitely 14 days that I will never forget.
Well, tell us, how have the scholarships helped you as you've grown and become Miss Louisiana?
The scholarships have helped me so much. So far, I've went to school debt-free, thankfully, and I'll also finish my bachelor's and get my master's debt-free as well.
What do you plan to do after you graduate from college?
I plan to work in digital marketing. It's kind of my new plan. Originally, I want to go to law school, and throughout this year, I've realized that I love the public eye. I love the people. I like to work with people, and so I don't necessarily want everyone to be looking at me all the time in the public eye, but I want to work with those who are and promoting their business, whatever it is they may be doing. So digital marketing is my next step from here.
Tell us a little bit about what type of words would you say to a young girl who was thinking about doing this pageant system?
I would tell any young girl to do it without hesitation, seriously, because you don't even realize what all this does for you. It empowers you in so many ways. We said the scholarship, but it also builds your confidence, your resume, and so many more things.
If you had a little girl out there who said, oh, what could I do for talent, would you have any advice for her?
I would tell her to do what she loves to do, because when you're on that stage, if you don't love to dance and you're dancing, it shows. If you don't love to sing and you're singing, it shows. So just do what you're most passionate about and what you love to do, and the judges and the audience will feel that as well.
Well, great. Do you have any last words for the people in Louisiana who you've represented so well?
I just want to say thank you so much. Louisiana has been so supportive from the north to the south, east to the west, and I know that the next girl will feel just as welcome and supported as well.
I'm from Donaldsonville, Louisiana. I go to LSU. I have a really awesome dog and a really awesome family.
Why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana because I feel like I have a talent. I feel like I can carry an interview, so I feel like those skills will help me get the title, but I also want to get out my platform. So I think a combination of all those things make me want to compete.
Well, tell us a little bit about that platform.
I'm trying to raise awareness to psychological issues. I think it's very important that we get that out because there's a stigma associated with mental issues. A lot of people think they're not real because you can't touch them, but they are real, and a lot of times it's harder to deal with than physical illnesses. So I think it's very important for everyone to understand where I'm coming from.
What do you plan to do after you graduate from college?
I plan on going to grad school and hopefully get a master's in psychology and hopefully one day be a psychologist.
I'm a junior business administration major at Southeastern Louisiana University, and I hope to eventually have my own interior design business.
Why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana simply just to be a role model, somebody that I always wanted to look up to growing up, someone who not only was a good role model, but was someone that I could look up to constantly and feel relatable to.
So you said you wanted to become an interior designer after you graduate, and you want to own your own business, is that right? Whatever led you to that as you were growing up?
I've always been super crafty ever since I was little. I enjoy colors and putting things together and ultimately making other people happy. And so I just thought that would be a good outlet for myself. It's something I enjoy, and why not do something that you can enjoy the rest of your life?
Well, what is your platform issue for the pageant?
My platform is eating disorder awareness and prevention.
What made you choose that?
I suffered from an eating disorder at a young age and went through rehab. And ultimately, I wanted to be able to share my story with young girls because body image problems is such a big issue today. Mm-hmm. And I want them to be able to see that you can come out of it, you can become a role model, and that you can get through it.
Tell us a little bit about how the scholarships have impacted your life at college.
It's been wonderful, and it's been everything to me. I've recently been, especially with the economy being the way that it is, I've been put in a situation where I've needed scholarship money more than ever, and I was able to use it this semester, and I'm so grateful for it, especially to the Miss America and Miss Louisiana organizations.
I'm from Ruston, Louisiana, and I go to Cedar Creek High School. I'm on the dance line. I'm an entertainer. I take piano lessons and vocal lessons, and obviously I'm in Miss Louisiana, and yeah.
Why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I love everything the organization stands for, the Children's Miracle Network, and reaching out to the community and service and everything, and I love what it stands for, and it's really fun. I just enjoy it.
Tell us a little bit about your platform.
My platform is Finding the Princess Inside, and it's basically about reaching out to young girls and encouraging confidence and using their talents and just boosting their self-esteem and helping them develop into strong young women.
After college, what do you plan to do with your life?
Well, I am majoring in pre-vet, and so I hope to be able to go to vet school and hopefully get a job as a veterinarian.
I grew up in Monroe, Louisiana. I graduated from Ouachita Christian High School in 2010, and I am about to graduate from Louisiana Tech University in kinesiology.
So what do you plan to do with your degree in kinesiology?
I'm actually going to move to Dallas if, I don't take the year off and win Miss Louisiana, and I'm going to go to Parker University to chiropractic school.
All right, tell us a little bit about your platform that you have for Miss Louisiana.
Yeah, my platform's called Championing Child Abuse, and I'm actually a survivor of child abuse, and so what I would like to do with it is to, talk and make public and make known that child abuse actually does happen in our community and the ways to look for it and the ways to prevent it.
Why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
Well, everybody loves a pretty crown. No, I'm just kidding. I love our state, and I think our state has a lot to offer. So I would like to be the one to give the voice for my platform before I state on the national stage at Miss America, and that's pretty much why I want to be Miss Louisiana.
So you can go to Miss America.
That's one of the big reasons.
What do you plan to do with your scholarships dollars, and how have they helped you?
The scholarship dollars have definitely helped for, I got a lot of scholarships out of high school, but for books are so expensive. And then the scholarships for Parker University, they would pay off. It's almost $100,000 to attend. So the scholarship for Miss Louisiana would definitely help.
I would like to be Miss Louisiana in order to use the crown as a tool to promote my platform, LOL, Living Out Loud, supporting hearing impaired youth through the arts, and also be an ambassador for the state and being a role model for young women.
Well, tell us a little bit more about your platform.
My platform is basically deaf awareness. I was diagnosed as hearing impaired at the age of 5, and I want to encourage all hearing impaired youth and the community to just follow their dreams and just succeed in every way, just as I have in competing for Miss Louisiana.
What do you plan to do after you graduate from college?
When I graduate from college, I want to start my own fashion design collection. I plan to be a fashion designer. I want to have my own menswear collection, women's wear, and haute couture. So be looking for me on Project Runway one day.
Tell us a little bit about your family and your personal life.
My mom is from Zachary, Louisiana. My dad is from Alabama, and my father is assistant principal at Hammond Junior High School, and my mom is a respiratory therapist at Baton Rouge General. My personal life, I enjoy spending time with friends and family. I love to sing, and I love performing arts activities, and I love fashion. I'm a very fun and outgoing person, and I love this organization.
Great. How have the scholarship dollars helped you over the years?
The scholarships have really helped me out in preparing for school, just allowing me to see every opportunity at LSU. I'm a student at Louisiana State University, and being a sophomore, those dollars add up. And Miss Louisiana has deferred some of that payment and allowed me to be able to succeed.
I'm Brianna Collier. I was born in Alabama, actually moved to Kentucky, and I now reside here in Louisiana, which is the best state in the world.
Tell us why you want to be Miss Louisiana.
I feel like the Miss Louisiana organization is just a great empowerment for women, and I would love to be that example for young girls and for the girls that are my age to go out there and be able to represent something as nice as the Miss Louisiana organization.
Tell us, what is your platform and why did you choose it?
My platform is SPARK, which stands for Supporting Performing Arts, Rejuvenating Kids, and I am a musical theater major, and I love the arts, and I want to inspire kids to do the same.
Tell us a little bit about why you chose to do pageants in the first place.
I love pageantry because it just really represents poise and good speaking skills, and you can communicate with everybody just very well. So I love doing pageants. I think it's a great thing to do.
I'm the 18-year-old daughter of Brandy and Debbie Colvin from Daughdrill, Louisiana. I'm the youngest of 5 and the 4th generation in my family to rodeo, but I am the first to ever compete for Miss Louisiana.
And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I would love the opportunity to be Miss Louisiana, just to spread the word of what a great organization it is and be a role model for girls just like myself.
Well, what is your platform that you've chosen, and why have you chosen it?
My platform is hippotherapy. Hippo being a Greek word for horse. It is simply just physical therapy on horseback, and I chose this because it allows me to use the materials in my everyday lifestyle to better someone else's life.
After you graduate from college, what do you plan to do? What is your career path?
My career path is dental hygienist. I plan to attend a dental hygienist school this fall and graduate and go on to pursue that degree.
I'm an LSU graduate. I graduated a year ago and I started my professional career. I work in an industrial organization, so I basically sell pallets. Wooden and plastic pallets. I work in a man's world, but I make it glamorous.
Why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana not just because I want to make an impact for others. I don't need a crown to make an impact for others, but it'll make an impact on me as well. I want to influence others, and I want to impact myself and grow as a person as well.
Tell us a little bit about your platform and why you chose it.
Breast cancer awareness, passionately pink. Breast cancer has affected many women in my family. 2 of my aunts are going through it at the moment. I have another aunt and grandmother who are survivors. And so it goes back to education. Educating women, 220,000 women are affected just in the United States every year. So I think it would be very beneficial to get the education out there.
I'm competing at Miss Louisiana this year as Miss Louisiana Bayou. I'm a sophomore nursing major at Louisiana Tech University, and I'm a member of Kappa Delta sorority.
What makes you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana to be a role model. Miss Louisiana is somebody that girls of all ages look up to, and I think that is so important for someone for our younger generation and also the generation that I'm in to look up to.
And what is your platform, and why did you choose it?
My platform is teen suicide. I lost a dear friend to teen suicide when I was just a sophomore in high school. You know, the loss of a life is tragic in any form, and if there's anything I can do to promote that and raise awareness, I want to do it.
And after you graduate, what do you plan to do?
I plan to be an RN at anywhere I can be. I like saving lives, promoting, you know, teen suicide awareness. I love that. So that's what I want to do.
I'm a junior at Baylor University. I'm a biology major, hoping to go to medical school, and I dance, and I absolutely love it.
Why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I definitely feel like being Miss Louisiana would help me get my foot in the door with my platform, which is teen pregnancy prevention. And it's a great way for me to get out there and talk to more girls. I've been doing as much as I can, but I need that next step to help me and get the word out there more and show girls that you can live up to whatever you want to be and that you can truly reach your goals if you just stay focused and do everything that you can.
What's the main focus of what you tell these girls?
My big thing is setting high goals for yourself. This way I can talk to little kids about it, and I can talk to girls who were teenagers and going off to college. When you set high goals for yourself, you're more likely to not stray away from that path because you don't want anything to stop you from achieving what you want to do. And so that's my big thing, and that's how I set the basis for everything else that I teach them.
What do you plan to do after you graduate from college?
Medical school is the plan. So hopefully we'll see how that goes, and I'm crossing my fingers and praying.
Any particular field that you want to study, or are you just going to plan to be a general practitioner?
I'm currently open to different things. I was set on anesthesiology, but now that going to school and I'm hearing different things, and that when you go to medical school, you may end up somewhere else that you completely didn't think you would be. So I'm completely open to different things.
What made you decide to do pageants?
My mom, actually. I did not want to compete in my first pageant. I was completely against it. I was like, I don't want to do it. And then she ended up making me do it anyway, and I fell in love with it. It was so much fun, and ever since then, I kept competing.
My current title is Miss Capital City, and I'm just thrilled to be able to represent our state's capital this year. I am from Monroe, Louisiana, and I'm currently a pharmacy student at the University of Louisiana at Monroe, and I will begin that program in the fall and look forward to graduating with my doctorate in pharmacy.
So you plan to be a pharmacist after you're done with school, right?
I do. I plan to work as a hometown pharmacist.
Tell us, why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana because I love this state and I want this role. I would love the opportunity to be able to represent Louisiana at Miss America this September, as well as to be a spokesperson for so many organizations, including the Miss Louisiana organization and my personal platform of character counts throughout this next year.
Well, tell us a little bit about that platform you just mentioned.
My platform is Character Counts, and it's based on the 6 basic pillars of character. And I chose this issue because I feel that character is important no matter what age you are. Whether you're a young child, an employee, a student, or even a government official, we see how important it is that you be a person of character and integrity. So I want to encourage students across our state this year to make integrity a priority.
Also, give us a little bit of how much it has meant to you to have the scholarship dollars that this organization provides.
The scholarships are huge to me. As I mentioned, I am a pharmacy major, so pharmacy school is not cheap, and I'm so thankful for the Miss America organizations and the scholarships that it provides for young women across our nation.
My name is Gonzalez. I am a junior at Southeastern Louisiana University, holding the title of Miss Southeastern Louisiana University. I'm a junior, majoring in kinesiology with a concentration in exercise science with a career in physical therapy.
Well, what do you plan to do with that degree after you graduate?
I plan on going back to my hometown and working as a physical therapist and hopefully one day owning my own clinic.
Why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I strongly believe in the qualities that the Miss Louisiana organization possess, and I would take advantage of the opportunities that the Miss Louisiana organization offers to promote my platform as well as be a spokesperson for Louisiana.
What is your platform?
My platform is called Taking the Wheel, Driving Under the Influence, and it promotes awareness about the causes and effects of driving under the influence and how we can prevent this from happening.
Why did you choose that particular platform? Do you have a personal story behind it?
In high school, one of my best friends was involved in an accident where he was hit by a man who was driving under the influence of drugs, and so I got to experience personally the effects of somebody who was hit under the influence and all of the effects that happened from it, so it's just a very personal experience.
I am a senior at the best college in the world, Louisiana State University. I'll graduate this December with a major in public relations and minor in business and communication studies.
And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I love Louisiana more than just the Miss America organization, the Miss Louisiana organization. I love this state. I love the diversity and the uniqueness, and I think that I would be a wonderful representative for Louisiana. And I truly believe in all of the aspects of the Miss America organization, and I just would love to be that role model for our children.
Tell us a little bit about your platform and why you chose it.
My platform is Build a Better Community, and it kind of involves a lot of different things. I personally am working hand in hand with the St. Vincent de Paul Society out of Baton Rouge, and Build a Better Community is all about just instilling political and civil responsibility in young adults and just encouraging everyone to get involved.
How have the scholarship dollars this organization provides helped you in the last several years?
You know, college is so stressful as it is, and the Miss America organization providing the scholarships that it has over the years for me, this is my 3rd year to compete, and it has just completely taken so much weight off of my shoulders and having to pay for college and pay for my education. It just really has made the world of difference.
I am a recent graduate of Centenary College, where I graduated with a Bachelor of Music and a concentration in choral conducting, and I love to perform, but I also really love motivational speaking.
Tell us a little bit about what you plan to do as far as your career is, and after you've obviously graduated, so what do you plan to do with the rest of your life?
I am continuing to perform. I have an hour paying job too, but also picking up gigs all the time, and I may end up in New York to try to be on Broadway, who knows.
Well, tell us why you want to be Miss Louisiana.
I've come to love this organization. I would love to represent everybody that's involved with the organization, as well as be a role model for children and adults alike for the state. My platform is LIVE, which is Living to Inspire, Value, and Empower, and I think that that's something that could really catch on here in Louisiana, and I would love the platform of Miss Louisiana to be able to do that.
How do you promote that platform? What does it exactly entail?
Well, where I got the idea from is that I used to be strictly focused on domestic violence awareness, but I realized that I really wanted to get ahead of the issue, and I wanted to strengthen even young children who you can't maybe give really intense details about that yet, and also to help victims feel that self-worth and self-love and feel empowered after the fact. And so LIVE is kind of like a Let's Live campaign. You know, what can you do? What do you love about yourself? And so I do social media, and I also hold events. Like I just had an event called Walk Them All in Her Shoes, where men walked in heels to raise awareness for violence against women, and that was very empowering for them. And for me, it was awesome.
All right, well, tell us a little bit about the scholarship money and what it has meant to you, because you have been in the system for a few years, so you've experienced that. And how has that helped you out as far as your education goes?
Well, I'll tell you, it deferred my loan payments for a little while from this last year, and I was able to pay off my entire senior year with what I had raised at Miss Louisiana Pageant. So it has meant the world to me, and I would love to be able to further my education and maybe get my master's if I continue to succeed in this organization.
My name is Alyson. I'm a senior at Northwestern State University, majoring in instrumental music education. I'm currently student teaching, and I love it, and I'm really excited to graduate and get out there. I'm currently Miss Spirit of the Red. I'm really looking forward to representing Shreveport and Bossier at Miss Louisiana this summer.
And why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
Well, for a multitude of reasons, but first and foremost because this is my home and I have a love for this state, and to represent it at Miss America would be unbelievable, but also because I care about our state and I care about the people in our state, and so I want to be someone that they can look up to and someone who can, shine a light in a dark time, so I'm ready for it.
Well, what is your platform and why did you choose it?
My platform is called Making Music Possible Through Music Education, and I chose it because I live and breathe it every day. Music education is my life, it's my future, it's my past and my present, and it's what I'm going to be teaching, it's what I'm going to be advocating, so since it was such a big part of my life, and since it's something that I care about and something that is disappearing from the school systems, I wanted to be in a position that I could advocate for music education awareness and promote the benefits of it.
Tell us what have the scholarship dollars this organization provides meant to you?
Absolutely the world. My parents didn't have a college fund for me, and I knew that when I went to college it was going to be on me, and so I worked really hard to get academic scholarships and music scholarships, but having this venue to get extra scholarship money and pay off tuition and pay off student loans and books and laptops and all of that has really made a huge difference.
My name is Jennifer. I am a senior at Southeastern Louisiana University, and I'm graduating in May. I will start my master's degree in business administration this summer. I'll also be studying in Costa Rica this summer. I am Miss Crescent City, New Orleans, and I'm very excited to be back for my second year at Miss Louisiana.
What is your platform and why did you choose it?
My platform is Maya's Gift. It is a local philanthropy started by my sorority, Theta Phi Alpha fraternity. We started it in 2004 whenever the chapter president at the time cousin got sick with a very rare form of leukemia and became ill. So she passed away at the age of 4, and we raised money then, and we continue to raise money for Maya now to donate to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital.
Why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I want to be Miss Louisiana just to be a role model to young girls, to be able to serve the community and to give back in every way that I can, just to give back and be able to be the role model that I looked up to whenever I was younger.
What have the scholarship dollars this organization brings in meant to you?
Scholarship means everything. To be able to go to school, I've been able to graduate this May debt-free, and I'll also be able to continue with my master's degree this summer, when hopefully won't have any debt after I finish that. So that means the world, to be able to continue my education and not have to worry about that, and to be able to do other things besides have to work continuously and just be able to continue at school is awesome.
After college, what do you plan to do? What's your career path?
I hope to either start a nonprofit organization or I want to work in the human resource industry.
I am 20 years old from St. Gabriel, Louisiana. I attend Northwestern State University, where I am a member of Phi Mu fraternity as well as the captain of the Purple Pizzazz Pom-Pom line.
And tell us about your platform.
My platform is titled Dancing in the Streets, Incorporating the Art of Dance into the Community, and it's all about living a healthy lifestyle and staying active.
Why do you want to be Miss Louisiana?
I would love to be the next Miss Louisiana to represent our wonderful state on a national level, as well as my university, Northwestern State.
Give us a little bit of an idea of what you plan to do after you graduate from college.
When I graduate from Northwestern, I would love to obtain my master's in student affairs and higher education and manage a dance studio.